Ashwin. Thank you so much for being here. We have a few questions to ask you. First one is, what are your thoughts about a program like C4GT and how it can impact the larger DPI ecosystem?
I think so. First of all, I mean, amazing. Congratulations on the program itself. I think running it for 2 straight years, from 10 to 100 contributors, I think it's been a fantastic journey. In terms of how this program impacts the DPI DPG ecosystem, I can think of multiple aspects of impact. So one aspect is that I think this kind of program forces the DPIs, DPGs to think of how they can be ready for contributions. I think that's also been a significant outcome that has been coming out of this. From simple things like so the DPIs kind of figuring out how can they be ready to accept contributions. That could mean having a learning path for these new contributors ready, having an established governance process of how code is being merged or how issues are kind of put out. So this itself is a great advantage, because then the projects itself kind of self-govern and improve in a way where they can be ready to start accepting contributions. And of course, the contributions themselves are the biggest benefit. So once you have a DPI or a DPG which is kind of ready to accept all of these contributions, then it can really benefit from the young pool of contributors that C4GT is kind of putting out every year. So I think this I see is a amazing benefit of to the DPG ecosystem from the program. And then of course the opportunities that C4GT can provide to all the contributors, that's of course one of the amazing things.
Thanks a lot for that answer. The second question is, do you have a message for the contributors who wish to be part of C4GT program?
Of course. So for the contributors, of course, this has been a 2-month program, so that's like a small piece of or a small taste of what contribution looks like. But I think the most important thing is to kind of be at it, stay at it, not just look at C4GT as a 2-month thing, but look at continuing to contribute. Because, for example, through these DPGs, you have the capacity to write code that can potentially impact not just people in India, but across the globe. So, imagine that you're writing a few lines of code that directly impact billions of people across the globe. So, no other kind of platform, nothing else would give you an opportunity to kind of write code that impacts straight away so many people. So I think this itself is motivation enough for anybody to start or continue contributing. So that's my message. Be at it and continue contributing. So
a great message, I must say. The third question is, how do you think building a community will impact the DPG DPI ecosystem?
So building communities is important because so you could build DPGs in multiple ways, right? There could be one organization kind of continuously funding the development, but that has its own kind of downsides. One could be kind of no governance or no kind of one organization kind of leading the way, and there could also be kind of the organization kind of at some point not feeling compelled enough to kind of continue the DPG. So the entire community piece actually helps, because then there's multiple use cases that come in. So for example, for a DPG like let's say Sunbird RC or MOSIP or Digit, you have 50 use cases than just one organization bringing a handful of use cases. That actually helps broaden the vision or broaden the scope that the DPG can kind of answer to or be used for. So this is, I think, a great benefit where they can kind of use the collective wisdom of different organizations, different contributors, also kind of contributors coming in from different. So somebody coming in from another, so Sunbird RC getting somebody from Digit, really kind of they get the benefit of a different perspective, different view, and also this also opens up a different types of contributions. So we're looking at we're talking about only code contributions, but there's more to it, right? So there could be documentation, there could be helping out the DPGs in awareness or marketing, setting up events for the DPG. So with the community, there's also a lot of other aspects of contribution that can also be unlocked. So I think these are some of the benefits.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.